Hey guys, Quinn here with Valhalla Outfitters. Welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you today a little bit about these Leupolds. These are the previous generation. It's the BX-4 Pro guides. They are now under the BX-4 Pro Guide Gen 2s, but I'm not sure that they make this variety anymore. These are the 8x32s, I believe. As always, they come with the Leupold lifetime warranty, HD glass, and elite optical system. Really what I think is one of the important things to consider when you're looking at these, and the reason I bought them, is due to their size and weight. For frame of reference, Vortex UHD 10x42s. They're big and they're about 33 ounces. Here's some old Vanguard Endeavors. That's kind of your traditional 10 to 42 with the Schmidt pecans. That's kind of about the package that you'll get from Nikon, the Razor HDs as opposed to the UHDs. And then you've got these Leupolds. Look at that, right? The reason that I bought them is because of this compact size. Also, they weigh significantly less. They weigh right around 17 ounces. They do have the tripod adapter in the front if you would like to mount them on a tripod. Being 8x's are a little bit easier to hold by hand without any wobble or judder. You do get lens caps on both sides. You also get the locking diopter mechanism. You pop it up, focus it, pop it back down. Twist up eye cups. I'm not crazy about those. The detents, like the stop places where they stop, it just feels a little bit mushy, but I can live with it. This one feels a little sharper for some reason on one side. Great glass, exceptional edge-to-edge clarity. I take these out in the field, and really the use case for these, particularly if I'm traveling or I'm trying to hunt light, I can put these in like a hip sack type thing. I barely notice that they're there. It's carrying 1 pound of weight, nice armored coating. One of my complaints was that it seemed that there was a little bit of distortion once you moved out of the sweet spot on the Pro Guide Gen 2s, at least on the 10x42s that I had in my hand. And these, they are just clear from the edge to the edge. And also when you have these 8x's instead of the 10x's, you get a slightly wider field of view, which is also nice. I think these are discontinued. You can get them on a pretty good deal because of that fact. There's still some around. And I don't think that the Gen 2s come in this little 8x32 package. As far as brightness goes, 8 goes into 32 4 times, so you have a 4mm beam of light coming out. And 10 goes into 42 4.2 times. So in terms of the ability to gather light and transmit it to your eye, you're not sacrificing much, at least in terms of brightness, as far as how much of the light beam is shooting at your eyeball. You're sacrificing some magnification to maintain some brightness. If weight isn't a concern and size isn't a concern, or I'm going to be sitting for long sessions like I've got an aoudad hunt coming up, I will take these. I prefer the 10x magnification for glassing. It does bring you closer to the action, but everything in hunting or equipment or life for that matter is a trade-off. Look at the size difference, and these things weigh about half as much. Hunting light, traveling, I take the 8x's and I'm happy that I have them. For most applications where I'm less concerned with that, I will go with a pair of 10x's. And if you don't like the optical, if you don't think the optical clarity, the improvements brought about by the Abbey Koenig prism system in the UHDs is worth it, you can always go kind of middle of the road with the more traditional Schmidt pecan lens system, so you don't have to move all the way up to this size and weight to get into 10x42s. But for portability, these things are excellent. For glass quality, these things are excellent. I've been very impressed with them, and it's tough to beat this little compact size. The only thing that is a slight niggle is that the attachment point here for the neck strap, They didn't bother to like round the edges or anything, so they're kind of really sharp and pokey, and it just happens to fall right onto where I'm often grabbing them with my hand. So that's a little bit of a small gripe, but overall I'm very happy with them. You do get a neck strap with them, and you also get this Leupold carrying case that does, I think it may have come with a shoulder harness, but I'm not sure. It's fine. I just generally tend to like these Badlands products for chest harness system, especially like on the bottom. You see you've got some attachment points. You can attach a holster. I got a little place on the side I can put my readers, or you can stick something in there if you want to. Also attachment points on the side where you can stick a rangefinder or what have you. But Leupold BX-4 Pro Guide HDs, great little binoculars, lightweight, compact, super happy with them, no trouble recommending them. If it would suit you to be out on the trail, I think you'd be pleased with these. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.